Oh, thanks for watching. The key to this video and these small clips are the power and the use of the vetiver leaf. It's the deepest rooted grass in the world, so that brings up all those minerals. It's the highest protein, and protein's nitrogen. So if you're wanting to feed your worms a green plant, a leaf mulch, or any other any food whatsoever, compared with even the meats and all the different kitchen waste, the vetiver leaf is the best worm food and the best bedding in the world. We are specialists in vermi-biotechnology, and these videos show about our skills of breaking down and transforming EFB, empty fruit bunch. And this is just us looking at some of our systems for our research and development, for our on-site reference trial systems for certain clients and projects. So we want to educate and train. We're revealing a lot of tips. We've had a lot of people knowledge and ask questions a lot about the moisture level and the type of worm. We actually breed only the Iceta supermorph, the red composting worm. As you can see them here, look how prolific and how many can get together. And notice that a lot of this is very wet. That's for a reason and a time, subject to what we are trying to achieve. Worms do drown, so there's a purpose and a reason and a system that prevents that of the drowning. But they certainly love moisture as one of the key factors in vermicomposting, with the art of breeding with hundreds of millions of worms. We got a very famous copyright on our it abbreviates WAYNE. It's worms are your natural engineer, WAYNE with the C, because worms are your natural engineer. Okay, these animals, these beautiful, Charles Darwin claims, states that they're the most valuable single-cell animal. They're the most valuable animal in the universe, in the world, because without them, how can we have soil? They are the creators of soil. So any questions, this video is to open up that we are specialists. I'm a vermiculturist. I'm one of the senior principal consultants of VETIVER Technology Solutions. Now, this little clip here, it shows that this is for us testing different organic material, but in the bedding of vetiver leaf. All the bedding is 100% vetiver leaf that's broken down into a complete worm cast, a black, rich, highest grade organic fertilizer in the world. The best soil in the world is made inside of the worms. See, but they eat cardboard, they eat everything organic. With food scraps from your table, it's unlike a lot of other advice that's out there online. The worms can eat everything: citrus, orange, lemon, everything that's cooked, uncooked, every meat, every fish, guts, blood, the whole shoot and match. But what is acidic or alkaline? Worms will, see, that's the vetiver leaf there, this particular part. Pure vetiver leaf, and they break it down because it takes a long time for vetiver leaf to break down. Unlike other mulches and green foods, like if you feed them food scraps, you got your lettuce and all your greens, or your vegetables, they decompose very fast and break down. But they break down into a solid, sometimes not aerational. It's very solid. And one thing for worm breeding and for a successful vermicomposting system is aeration. So they move around. When worms move, they breed, they multiply, they bang in head on together. And that's how they knot up and they breed and they lay eggs. So this is a very strategic, but the real power, we are revealing some tips. We call it intellectual property because it's a technique and system, as we've been doing this for 36 years. Okay, so we really recommend for you to look at our YouTube video of the large-scale worm farming on palm oil meal waste management. And we have successfully broken down the pommy, the influent, and right to a pure liquid fertilizer, removing the BOD, the COD level, the biological oxygen demand, the COD, the chemical oxygen demand, and the ppm, the parts per million, right down to under 20 ppm. In other words, we're removing the organic material, the BOD, the biological oxygen demand. That's the organic material inside of the water. That's purification. That's transforming water which is toxic and that's not supposed to be discharged. It's not good for the rivers. It's polluted. And the worms and the worm system, filtration system through vermibiocomposting is the key. And we got some incredible videos, but we're in large-scale commercial farming. Now, what we're demonstrating here by just opening up randomly some systems is to show you that our emphasis is on vetiver compost with vermicomposting with vetiver leaf as a mulch, as a food. So as you're cutting and harvesting your grass, the vetiver grows so rapidly. You can harvest it 6 times a year. You can, in fact, harvest it 12 every month. Once a month, you can cut the grass. So as the grass grows more mature and brings down the root system about 1 metre to 2 metres deep in the first year and a half, you can harvest frequently. If you only harvested it every quarter, every 3 months, 4 months, you're going to have a 4, 6, 8, 12-foot leaf mulch. Okay, subject to the water conditions, but this is proven technology, or proven globally, about the biomass, the weight and number of the grass leaf. So we specialise. Our key as SOS organic fertiliser manufacturers, one of our key recipes and secrets, our secret recipe is this vetiver technology in multiple ways. Okay, in so many ways. Now we're revealing more and more. That's why this video is just one of many I'll be doing on large commercial large-scale worm farming globally. We've got operations and we're a consultancy firm, and we're able to scale up and support large-scale waste management, organic palm oil mill waste management. All inquiries are welcome in Malaysia, especially Sabah, Malaysia, but globally. Indonesia, all the palm oil mill owners need to have this sent to them. Okay, once again, thank you. We'll continue on sharing our love and passion and how we do it.